Good day all. I am Dr. T. Arunmuri, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Commerce, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. I welcome you all for the presentation on SEBI Regulations on Merchant Bankers for MCOM in the subject Merchant Banking and Financial Services. It is based on the curriculum of all universities on this subject. SEBI Regulations on Merchant Bankers. According to SEBI, a merchant banker means any person who is engaged in the business of issue management, either by making arrangements regarding selling, buying, or subscribing to securities as manager, consultant, advisor, or rendering corporate advisory service in relation to such issue management. The SEBI has brought about a number of regulative measures for the purpose of disciplining the functioning of the merchant bankers in India. The objective is to usher in an era of regulated financial markets and thereby pave way for the development of the capital market in India. The measures were introduced by the SEBI in the year 1992. The measures were revised by SEBI in 1997. SEBI has brought about effective regulative measures for the purpose of disciplining the functioning of the merchant bankers in India. The regulative framework of merchant banking in India. The salient features of the regulative framework of merchant banking in India are discussed below. First, application for grant of certificate. An application by a person for grant of a certificate shall be made to the board in a Form A. The application shall be made for any one of the following categories of the merchant banker, namely Category 1. To carry on any activity of the issue management, which will interlist consist of preparation of prospectus and other information relating to the issue, determining financial structure, tie-up of financiers, and final allotment and refund of the subscription, and to act as advisor, consultant, manager, underwriter, and portfolio manager. Category 2, to act as an advisor, consultant, co-manager, underwriter, portfolio manager. Category 3, to act as an underwriter, advisor, consultant to an issue. Category 4, to act only as an advisor or consultant to an issue. With effect from 9th December 1997, an application can be made only for carrying on the activities mentioned in Category 1. An applicant can carry on the activity as underwriter only if he contains separate certificate of registration under the provisions of Securities and Exchange Board of India Regulations 1993, and as portfolio manager only if he obtains separate certificate of registration under the provisions of Securities and Exchange Board of India Regulations 1993. Conformance to requirements is when subject to the provisions of the regulations, any application which not complete in all respects and does not conform to the instructions specified in the form shall be rejected. Hope you are clear now. However, before rejecting any such application, the applicant will be given an opportunity to remove within the time specified such objections and may be indicated by the board. Second one is a furnishing of information. The board may require the applicant to furnish further information or clarification regarding matter relevant to the activity of a merchant banker for the purpose of disposal of the application. The applicant or its principal officer shall, if so required, appear before the board for personal representation. Consideration of application. The board shall take into account for considering the grant of a certificate all matters which are relevant to the activities relating to the merchant banker, and in particular whether the applicant complies with the following requirements: that the applicant shall be a body corporate other than a non-banking financial company as defined by the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, that the merchant banker who has been granted registration by the Reserve Bank of India to act as primary or satellite dealer may carry on such activity subject to the condition that it shall not accept or hold public deposit. Third one, that the applicant has the necessary infrastructure like adequate office space, equipments, and manpower to effectively discharge his activities. Fourth one, that the applicant has in his employment minimum of 2 persons who have the experience to conduct the business of the merchant banker. Fifth point, that a person directly or indirectly connected with the applicant has not been granted registration by the board. Sixth one, that the applicant fulfills the capital adequacy as specified. Seventh, that the applicant, his partner, director, or principal officer is not involved in any litigation connected with the securities market which has an adverse bearing on the business of the applicant. That the applicant, his director, partner, or principal officer has not any time been convicted for any offense involving moral turpitude or has been found guilty of any economic offense. That the applicant has a professional qualification from an institution recognized by the government in finance, law, or business management. Last, that the applicant is a fit and a proper person. That the grant of certificate to the applicant is in the interest of investors. Hope you would understood the concept of SEBI regulations on merchant bankers. We would meet in the next video. Thank you.